Hello everybody, this is Carl at Malibu Farms, and today is day 2. I'm having a snack with Eric, who's one of my seeds. We'll be seeing some, he's holding the camera at the moment, we'll show you some footage. And what we're going to do is we're going to fry up some radishes here. This is one of my favorite foods, actually, I've determined, is fried radishes. It actually comes out really good. And I only brought the one hook knife that I use. This is a really good knife for cutting things out of the garden. Because you can cut that stalk just perfectly no matter where it's at. Not the greatest knife for cutting radishes though. If you're just new to this channel and you're just starting with us, then you probably don't know this fact, but 30 days ago, I hated radishes. Did not like them at all. Thought they were just the nastiest thing. I mean, I'll admit I did like horseradish, but I did not like radish itself. And I had read online on one of these metaphysics sites that for 22 days, if you did an action and said that you liked it while doing it, that in 22 days later, your brain would rewire itself chemically, and that they had a lot of science behind it and all this other stuff. Check it out if you want to look into that. And so I tried it. I tried starting with the microgreens of radishes, which is the top 2 leaves of the radish. I would eat them every day, and they were really sweet tasting actually, kind of like a spinach green or something like that. And so for my 30 days of preparation, I had radish every day in a different way. I even made, oh here, I can show you here on film. I even made a jar of pickled radishes, which just tastes so good. That's all fresh from the garden there. So the main reason I'm doing this at the moment is because Eric, who's a seed here at Malibu Farms, which is, if you know anything about biker clubs, a seed is similar to the same definition as a prospect. It means that he's showing that he's devoted to becoming a full-time farmer or a revolutionary farmer, feeding the people. And he'll spend 6 months or so dedicated to working on the farm or one of the farm lots and helping people out before he can actually become a full-fledged member. Okay, so there's our little pile of nice radish chunks. And what we're going to do is grab a little oil. Get ready to fire this up. Okay, now there's 2 real schools of thought here in how to do this. One is to put the pan on right away so that the heat from the beginning is getting it. The other one is to wait till this is all coals. Now coals works better if you're working on a big fire and you're using long wood, but the whole point of this is to not use much wood at all. To literally just, boom, be going. So all I'm doing is waiting for the cardboard, because I don't trust that cardboard on my food, to cook off. And then once it's actually the wood, I'm going to stick that on there. Now the last time I did this, of course, I was on a cooking stove in the house. Your normal gas grill. And so you're able to control your heat, your flame much easier. All sorts of advantages, but the one advantage that doesn't cost me is it doesn't cost me, you know, $100 a month to run this gas grill here. It cost me wood scraps. Literally, I'm cooking this on pieces of wood no bigger than that. Just tossed in there. that was the reason why cauldrons like this, or what is that? A strainer like this isn't typically used, and why a soup pot is typically used. And you would simply drill a row of holes on the bottom down here all the way around, is because us Roma, we didn't want to leave traces of where we were, so all our ash kept inside. This one has holes on the bottom, so the ash is dropping down. That's why I've got this cinder block there to keep it safe and falling into that controlled environment. Now I'm going to pull this off here, set it down on this piece of wood here. Now that might be a little too hot for it. I don't know. Yeah, that'll be fine. Set it down there, and then turn the camera around so you can meet the cameraman Eric, seed here at Malibu Farms Lot 1, and see his face while he tries this first one of these. Okay. So I'll take the camera there. Say hello, Eric.
Hello. Greetings from California. Malibu Farms.
Now definitely let that cool a second, because that's been frying there for about 2.5 minutes already. At least that's according to the clock here on the camera.
That's hot. Hot, hot, hot. All right. That's not bad. Not bad at all.
Tastes like a radish? Does, huh? Uh-oh. These ones were really woody and old, so I'm hoping that they'll, 'cause I don't like the taste of radish, so let's see. I didn't taste radish, I taste more like a potato chip.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe yours was thicker than mine. Try a thin one.
All right.
Still greasy and hot there. Be careful. And I'll try a thick one.
Yeah. Potato chip.
Potato chip, okay.
Potato chip.
So, cut them thin, people. Cut them thin. If you cut them too thick, then they don't taste like potato chips. They still retain that radish flavor. Let me see if I taste the radish flavor. Yeah, there's some radish there, but it wasn't enough to make me dislike it.
It's not potent.
Yeah, the garlic definitely helped overpower it.
Right.
All right, so we're gonna say goodbye, everybody.
You stay classy, world.
Okay, so I'm just frying up the rest of these radishes. Eric has gone on, had some other things to do, and I thought I'd fry the rest of these up for myself as an afternoon snack. Boy, I didn't think I would be doing this many clips of just radishes, but I just came up with this decent idea. If you remember back from a previous video, these are the raw, or broccoli raw stalks that Mama T traded me. And I put them in with thyme and basil from her farm, from lot 5 over there. And I added some garlic. And I'm going to pull out one of these stalks and stick it in the frying pan to fry it up, and try one of the other ones just as pickling. Because I used pickling, well, no dill, but I used basil, vinegar, water, and thyme. Alright, guys. Okay, there's the one stalk cut up in there, cooking, if you can see it there. And I got another thin one here I'm about to chew on. Wow. It's like it was pickled. Like you can taste the vinegar, I guess, even though it tasted like a dill. And the other spices just, that was like the best pickle I'd ever had. I don't think I've ever tasted a pickle quite like that, and it tasted like a pickle. It's making me second guess the frying of it, to be honest. But people do fry pickles. Oh wow. Try this recipe, guys. Broccoli raw and basil and thyme and vinegar. Just oh, and garlic, of course. Everything's gotta have garlic. Jeez. Everyone knows everything's gotta have garlic. Okay. The battery's almost dead, and I know I've got other stuff I'm gonna have to cook a big old dinner tonight and other things, so I'm gonna go put this camera on the charger and charge it up while I cook the rest of this. See you guys soon.